What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. Wasn't planning on doing any beer reviews, but I decided to do Big B's F Summer Chug Challenge, so I had to go to Rozi's to pick up a beer to chug. And while I was there, I saw this beer right here, and I've not seen a beer like this in a while. I don't see these kind of beers very often, so I had to pick it up. This is the Auspice Ordinary Bitter. That's right, you heard me correctly. An ordinary bitter. Don't ever see American breweries do bitters, and so I had to pick this up as soon as I saw it. Now, this has a plain green can. It says it's from Dutchess Ales, Auspice Ordinary Bitter, and on the side of the can here, it says 4.2% alcohol, Golden British style session ale, brewed and canned by Urban Chestnut Brewing Company in St. Louis, Missouri, for Dutchess Ales. When I was looking this up, it says it's by Dutchess Ales out of Wassiack, New York. And then I saw that that's just a P.O. box. And on Beer Advocate, it says that the beers are brewed at another brewery. So I don't know if this is like a gypsy brewery or what the deal is, or if this is somehow secretly part of the evil empire. Because every time I see a beer that's brewed in St. Louis, even though it's under a different name, and I couldn't find any direct attachment to AB InBev, I'm always suspicious that the beer is somehow related to AB InBev. And it's sad if it is, but I don't know that for sure or at all. But I just have my suspicions on that. I didn't look up the Urban Chestnut Brewing Company, so I don't know anything about them. I probably should have looked them up, but it's too late now. But still, either way, an ordinary bitter, any sort of bitter from a U.S. brewery is really cool to see. Like I said, this is 4.2%. Untapped says it's 24 IBUs. And I paid $3.85 at Rozi's. And you know it's from Rozi's because it's got the stupid price tag right on the top of the can. So let's get on into it. On Untapped, it gets a 3.79 with 133 check-ins. Surprisingly, it's on Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate, it received an 80 good, but there were only 2 check-ins. And I'm not sure what happened with Beer Advocate, because it used to take a lot of check-ins before Beer Advocate would give it like a rating. But now it seems like 1-2 check-ins is enough for Beer Advocate to give a rating sometimes. And this glass is freshly cleaned, freshly rinsed out, but that's just pouring like a soap sud, crazy-looking big head. Big white soap suddy bubbles. Try to get some more in here. The beer might not be as cold as I would like to have been, but it's too late now, right? Sniff it, see if I can find any scents on it. It smells kind of crisp. There's some sort of scent there. Maybe just a slight herbal note on the nose. Just like a crisp herbal note. Nothing real strong, nothing real pronounced. Again, this soap sud head is just crazy. Big soap sud bubbles, not going away. The beer itself, fairly light yellow. Probably about a 2 on my SRM chart. That's like a nice lemony yellow. It's hazy, can't really see through it. Looks like a really tasty looking beer. But that soap sud headband, I mean, that's like straight up Dawn dish soap kind of soap bubbles there. Crazy looking, right? Well, enough about the head. Let's taste it. I'm excited to try a bitter from a brewery in the U.S. It's been a while since I've had a good bitter, or any bitter at all. Cheers, everybody. That is light, crisp, refreshing. It's so light that it's almost not there. And the flavors are also very light. It's just a little bit of, I don't know, like herbal floral kind of flavor. Very, very faint. Like herbal floral hoppy, but very, very faint, very subtle. And then it leaves your mouth on the back end. There's just some lingering bitterness, but again, the bitterness is very mild, very subtle, but there is some bitterness there. This is a tasty, refreshing, easy drinking beer for the summertime. As far as being a bitter, I haven't had a bitter in a long time. So I don't know if it hits all the marks as a bitter, but it is quite tasty, very refreshing on this hot summer evening. I keep wanting to go back for more. It's mild, it's crisp, it's clean. Just a little tiny bit of that floral herbaceousness that's very, very subtle, almost non-existent. And then the bittering on the back end, which again is just enough to be noticeable. Tasty beer overall. I could crush a lot of these. Real easy. I don't know if this would stand up to a real bitter from England or Europe or anywhere over there. I don't know if any of the Europeans would consider this a true bitter, but I think it's pretty tasty overall. It's decent beer for $3.85. I'd drink it again. I'd give this a big horns up. Auspice Ordinary Bitter from Dutchess Ales. Made a good beer right here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And as always, embrace the adventure.